Hey, what's up, guys? It's C-Stacks here, coming to you with the Mystic Arts box opening, the second issue in the Darkness and Light story arc. We're doing this one on the very first OP kit playmat, the Doctor Strange one, because, it's very fitting for the theme. And I think this playmat's really underrated. It's one of the... It was the first one they did for the OP kits, and I still love it, actually. I think the colors on this and everything look fantastic. But anyways, go ahead and taking a look at the Mystic Arts, which is, as I said, the second in this Darkness and Light arc we're in, and I think the quality of this arc goes up as it goes on, because I liked Masters of Evil. I think it's a fun kind of kitchen table-y type box, and then this set I really like. This set is super sweet. This set has my favorite main character to be printed in a while, which we'll talk about. And then the arc just gets even better when we get to into Darkness, which I haven't even seen all of that set, but what I have seen I really love. So yeah, so it's Darkness and Light, Volume 4, issue number 2. We got this cool artwork on the front of Doctor Strange fighting some monster here. This is actually the artwork that's featured on the Spellbound plot twist. It cannot be found in this box, so it's a weird choice, but the artwork itself is sweet, but I don't really understand it. So the side of the box says a myriad of masters of the mystic arts match up in this exciting issue of Versus System 2 PCG. You'll find both powerful heroes and villains alike whose only common bond is the ability to wield magic and sorcery. Will they be able to work together, or will they unleash chaos upon your deck? All right, let's go ahead and check this out. All right, we'll hover over the rule book very briefly. I don't go over these really, but you can stop and read whichever section you want. All right. Sweet, let's go ahead and get into it. So we start off right off the bat with the man himself, Doctor Strange. So he's a 1/5 flight, 5 health Avengers character. He has Doctor turned Sorcerer. At the start of the game, choose blue, yellow, green, or red. Doctor Strange level 1 main characters on your side have Spellcaster of that type this game. So the Spellcaster mechanic is it's going to have Spellcaster and then one or multiple of these colors here, and then you can cast those types of spells. Spells are plot twists that we'll get to. I guess we should talk about this because you can't really understand Doctor Strange without it. So, like, there are these one-of-a-kind plot twists that have this additional cost of you have to have the spellcaster of the specific type, and they have to pay that color. So Doctor Strange can choose to be any one of those. And then he has Master of the Mystic Arts, level up 2. When Doctor Strange casts a spell, he gains 1 XP. So it's worth noting that he has to be the one casting the spell. So at level 2, he's a 5/8 flight, 5 health. He has Supreme Sorcerer. Doctor Strange is a blue, yellow, green, and red spellcaster, so he has all of them. Obviously, he doesn't have Earth and Space because those don't exist yet, but we have reason to believe that they might at some point. And then he has By the Ageless Vishanti. Main, blue or yellow or green or red. Search your deck for a spell, reveal it with a flourish, and put it into your hand. If the Book of Vishanti is equipped to Doctor Strange, he pays 1 less power symbol to use this power. Very cool. The spell mechanic is pretty neat. They are getting more support in the next box that's going to make Doctor Strange quite a bit more playable. But it's cool seeing the Book of Ashanti being tied to this. It's also funny, you have to do it with a flourish, which doesn't have any relevance. It just means it's just flavor, but it's funny. This is the guy. This is the one I was talking about. This is my favorite main character to be printed in a really long time. I love this Iron Fist main character. He's so sweet. All right, Iron Fist. He's a 2/5, 5 health defenders character. He has Martial Artist, so Iron Fist has +2/+2 in melee combat. So in melee combat, he's a 4/7 at his base. And then he's an Iron Fist. He has Iron Fist Punch, which is the exact power from the supporting character. So when Iron Fist strikes a character this combat, stun that character. Amazing on a main character. And then his level up is Pass the Test. Level up 2. When an enemy supporting character appears, Iron Fist may challenge it, unless there's already a character he's challenging on any side. When Iron Fist stuns a character he is challenging, he gains 1 XP. The level up is kind of rough, and I feel like there's lots of games where he probably doesn't level, because in an aggro deck you want to be hitting their main character every turn. You don't really want to be wasting attacks on him on supports. But you probably will level up eventually. But even without it, the Iron Fist Punch and the Martial Artist on a main character, it just seems sweet. And then at level 2, God, this guy's so cool. All right, at level 2, he's a 6/6/5. He has Master Martial Artist, so he has +4/+4 in melee combat, so he's a 10/10. And then he has Master of the Iron Fist Punch. Any turn combat, red. When Iron Fist strikes a character this combat, stun that character. If it's a supporting character, KO it instead. This guy's just so cool. Like, I don't even know how good this is, because like it's like just like a 5 health, quote unquote, fair main character, but like, I just think that guy's sweet. I love the Iron Fist main character. I'm really, really excited to play that guy. It's one of my favorite main characters that I've seen in a long time. I think it's really cool. This guy's pretty cool too. We have Dormammu, is a 0/6 flight, 7 health. Also, real quick, I just want to talk about how, like, this arc is like the crossover set that we didn't get, right? So like, we've got 3 main characters in this box, and they're a villain, a defenders, and an Avengers, and just like, look at all the different teams that are in this box. It's just kind of all over the place, which I love. That was a compliment. That was like, it's just really sweet that we're finally, because a lot of people were mad about crossover 3, including myself, and this is kind of the crossover arc that we missed out on earlier. Anyway, so Dormammu is a 0/6, 7 health with flight, villain character. He's a blue spellcaster, so he can cast blue spells. And then he has Ruler of the Dark Dimension, level up 7. At the end of your turn, Dormammu gains 1 XP for each location on your side with a blue symbol. It's a little slow. And then at level 2, he's a 0/12, 7 health with flight range. He still has blue spellcaster, although his name is misspelled here. It says Doramu. And he has Sorcery over the Flames of the Faltine. Once per turn, during your main phase, but not during combat, you may wound Dormammu and put a blue spell from your KO pile into your hand. I think he's cool. He's got 7 health, which is very relevant. Let's see, we have Dr. Druid. He's a 3-cost, 3/3, 1 health, range Avenger. He is a green spellcaster, so he can cast green spells. He has all the terrible power of the Druids. Dr. Druid has +2/+2 for each spell in your KO file. That's kind of interesting. This card's really good. Can't really live up to his full potential until the next set. We have Forge. He's a 3-cost, 2/5 range, 1 health X-Men character, and he is a red spellcaster, so he can cast red spells. And he has Stroke of Genius. At the start of your turn, draw a card, or Forge creates an invention. So we have low-cost inventors now, and we're getting X-Men inventions in the next set, including like the X-Jet and all that stuff. So this guy's really cool. He also has the new mutant card numbering, so he's one of the new mutants for the cards that care about that. But low-cost inventor, definitely really relevant. This guy's really good too. We have 4-cost Ancient One. He's a 5/5, 2 health, unaffiliated character. He's a yellow spellcaster, so he can cast yellow spells. And he's Martial Artist, so the Ancient One has +2/+2 in melee combat. So he's a 4-cost, 7/7 with 2 health. So that guy's actually pretty strong, that seems like. We got another Master of Evil card here. We have 5-cost Enchantress. She's a 4/6, 2 health with flight. She's a blue spellcaster, and she has Asgardian Power Player. When Enchantress appears, you may choose one. Stun an enemy character named Heimdall, Hela, Loki, Odin, Sif, Thor, or Valkyrie, or put 3 +1/+1 counters on a character on your side with one of those names. So that card's kind of interesting. I don't really see it being super relevant. It's super dependent on the meta, right? Let's see. We have another X-Men character here. We have Magic, 5 costs, 7/6 range, 1 health, green spellcaster, and mystical armor. When a character on your side casts a spell, put 3 +1/+1 counters on Magic. So more support for spells. Oh, this guy's crazy weird. This guy could be really cool depending on like if you want to build around it. We have 5-cost Mojo. There's a 1/1 flight range, 2 health villain, yellow spellcaster, and he has Mojo News Network. Mojo has +1/+1 for each other face-up character. So he's a 1/1 on 5, but he just gets bigger and bigger the more guys you have. This guy could be cool in like OG Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man main character that goes to level 3, where you want to put a bunch of guys in your deck. I probably definitely will try that at some point, because I love that original Spider-Man main character that goes to level 3. So that guy's kind of cool. We have a new Loki main character. He's a 7-cost, 6/10, 1 health villain. He's a blue spellcaster, and he is Lord of Liars. Loki pays 1 less power symbol to cast spells, which is kind of cool. It's really weird to me that they put another Loki main character on the same team and at the same cost as the original Loki supporting character, but is what it is. I don't remember what Merlin does. Let's see, we have Merlin. He's a 7-cost, 1/17/1. I do not remember this at all. He's a red spellcaster, crafter of the Ebony Blade. When Merlin strikes, you may turn a number of enemy basic locations equal to his attack face down. For each one you turn face down, you may turn a face down basic location on your side with the same type face up. That seems really interesting. That card might be good. I don't know. Okay, this card's crazy. We have Agamotto. He's a 10 cost, 2020, 3 health Avengers character. He has Sorcerer Supreme of the Universe. Agamotto is a spellcaster of every type. You'll notice it doesn't list them all there, so they're future-proofing. Any kind of spells that exist in the future, he can cast them. He has magical... What is it? Magical Artificer? Magical Artificer? When Agamotto appears, you may search your deck and hand for a Book of Vishanti or Eye of Agamotto, then play it for free onto Agamotto or Doctor Strange on your side. And then he has the All-Seeing. Each enemy character can't gain powers, loses powers other than its printed powers, and its attack and defense and health can't be higher than its printed attack, defense, and health. This guy seems really, really, really strong. The only thing that would make this card even crazier if it has like flight or something. But, like, I think this definitely gets played. I think that card seems really cool, really good. Speaking of the Eye of Agamotto, here it is. It's a 1-cost Marvel equipment, one of a kind, benevolent, can only go on good characters. And then Eye of Truth. Enemy players play with their hands revealed. So if that's Black Widow Infinite Discard Loop wasn't consistent enough, they just printed another enabler for it for some reason. Good thing that Black Widow's banned in modern format. So let's see. We got all? Yeah, we got a bunch of spells left. Here we go. So spells, they're all one of a kind, so I won't read that every time. So this is Energy. It's a blue spell. So as an additional cost to play this card, a blue spellcaster on your side must pay a blue. So main, choose an enemy, row, and freeze each character there. That seems strong. We have a blue spell, Weaken. Any turn combat, put 5 -1/-1 counters on an enemy character in the combat. That seems cool. We have a blue spell, Control. Main, enemy characters can't strike this turn. That one seems a little less good, I think. We have Intellect, yellow spell. It's a build, draw 3 cards. That seems really cool. We have a Knowledge, yellow spell. Main or any turn combat, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. That seems really good. We have Alter, yellow spell. Main or combat, choose an enemy player to discard 2 random cards. That seems really good. We have Might, green spell. Main or any turn combat, heal a wound from a character on your side. Really good. Let's see. We have Growth, green spell. Any turn combat, put 5+1/+1 counters on a character on your side in the combat. That seems really strong. We have Power, green spell. Main, characters on your side strike with double their attack this turn. That's good. We have Skill, red spell. Main, choose a face-up character on your side to strike with triple its attack against an enemy character. Wow, that's good. We have Focus, red spell. Main, enemy characters lose and can't gain powers this turn. Obviously, that's very good. Then we have what is this? Expertise. It is a red spell. Main, daze any number of enemy characters. So yeah, the spell mechanic is really cool. It definitely gets better in the next set where we get like this, like a 1-cost guy. I think it's Wong. Is it Wong who searches? Yeah. So the spells are all cool. They're all varying levels of good, but you know they're one of a kind. But pretty soon you're gonna be able to search them. That's cool. Eye of Agamotto probably sees play somewhere. It makes that degenerate combo even worse. Agamotto I think is really good. Merlin I think. Mojo I think is really cool in the right deck. Magic, what does one of this one do? She gets big when you play spells. That's kind of cool. Enchantress is really dependent on what you're playing against. Ancient One I think is probably really generically good. Forge is probably going to be crazy good. Dr. Druid is card's okay. I think Dormammu. I actually like Dormammu a lot. I think a lot of people don't like this card. Iron Fist is one of my favorite main characters to be printed in a long time, and we'll have to see on Doctor Strange. He's about to get a lot better once you can search for the spells. Anyways, that's Mystic Arts. Let me know what you guys think about this set down below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when we finally get to crack open the Into Darkness, which should be... Man, I'm excited for that one. That one seems really, really cool. But yeah, I think this arc has been getting better and better as it goes along. I really like this set even more than Masters of Evil, and I think I'm going to like Into Darkness even more. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.